Eric Rowles is the founder and CEO and chief bottle washer and everything else for Leading to Change, which is a training agency based in Charlotte, North Carolina, but he's got trainers mostly the South, but really I think probably everywhere. Does a great job. It's high energy. Kind of Eric's thing is, why do a boring training? That's what I learned from him. So I've known Eric for several years. I used to live in North Carolina. I lived in Wilmington, which is 3 or 4 hours away from Charlotte. And I had the opportunity to work with Eric on several different occasions and consider him to be a good friend of mine. So whenever we're close in proximity, which is not as often as we would like, we're going to get together and hang out for a little bit. So I'm going to let Eric tell you a little bit about Leading to Change and what they do, but also to help us kind of figure out how to do these virtual activities and to make them fun and engaging for our kids, for our staff, for anybody that we're working with. So Eric Rowles, thank you so much for being with us. I'm so glad that you get to be here today, and I'm going to turn it to you.
Awesome, my friend. Well, I appreciate it. You know, Brad and I have the same barber, so you can kind of see that we are connected in that kind of way. Everyone, I'm so happy to see you. I'm hoping you've had a good day today. I'm hoping that you have, in the midst of the craziness, known that you've got great resource here with the Missouri After School Network. And I'm hoping you also know how appreciated of not only the work you do, but also the impact that you and I have with our young people as well too. I could not be more thrilled to be with you here today. So again, my name is Eric. My last name is Rowles. You and I do some very similar work. We work with our young people. We work with people who act like young people. We get a chance on a daily basis to be able to do what a lot of people say is, I don't know how you do this and have that energy. Well, it's contagious. You know this as well. And so we've had a chance, as Brad had talked about, as a training agency, to work with so many of your different organizations. And a lot of the friends that are actually on the Zoomcast here today, you've been with us before as well too. So what's up, Tyler? Get a chance to be able to see you and some of our other colleagues that are with us. My goodness, friends, we're looking for ideas and resources. And so we've been partnered with this After School Network for quite some time. And we believe 3 things here. Number 1, training should never be boring. I don't care what kind it is. Number 2, tools, resources for you and I have. And number 3, the idea, I'm good at what I do. You're good at what you do, but we're much better when we share the space. So this is a shared space here. Now, this is not a sit and listen to this person drone on training. We're going on live, and some of you are going to be going live with us. So Brad, you're going to be my MC here tonight as we get a chance to be able to go through here. And we're going to be able to move through a lot of different things here. I'll send you, so we're going to have your follow-up resource guide that's going to come to you. And we're going to be able to cover a lot of different resources as quick as possible. We'll leave some time for some questions and answers. If you've got a question, go ahead and throw it on there to the chat. We'll stop about midway through, find out maybe some of the things you're thinking of. And of course, it's being recorded. So Brad's got that great resource to be able to jump into there. Brad has muted you, but know that you're going to be going live sometime soon here. As a matter of fact, we're going to be able to start off here. I'm curious, Brad, we're going to start with just a quick polling, just to be able to find out from our friends that are either calling in or they're actually on the screens. Let's find out kind of where they're at right now. So Brad, can you go to that first question here? I'm curious for you, my friends. I'm curious, how would you rate your experience with this? Some of us were living on this. So go ahead and cast your votes. I'm just getting started, willing to learn. I know just enough to be dangerous. I can fake it until I figure it out. I got skills, always looking for some more. Are you dreaming of Zoom these days? Are you always on it? Or is Brad and Eric 2 of the coolest guys on the planet? Now feel free to be able to choose any of those that you would like here for your response. Know that, of course, it's anonymous. So if Teresa doesn't pick us, or Jackie doesn't pick us, or if Angelia doesn't pick us, or Mark doesn't pick us, it's okay. We won't know that as well. So I'm curious, what is your level of experience with this remote learning? Man, we are all trying to do this differently. So we'll go, how about another like 5 seconds or so. You can always, of course, put this in the chat box too for you about what you think. So as you are going through and you're putting your comments into there, Brad, when you're ready, let's go ahead and stop the poll. You can kind of give us the results. What'd you find there, Brad?
So it looks, I'm just going to say, I appreciate the 10% of you voted, put Eric and I as two of the coolest guys on the planet. I appreciate that. So it looks like 30% of you have some skills with Zoom and the remote learning, but you're always looking for more, which is good, which is how we should kind of live, always looking to learn. And then the next 27% just getting started but willing to learn, which is huge as well. That willingness to find out what else can I do. So thanks for participating. There were some in the chat box as well. Some skills willing to learn, some skills looking for more. So yeah, I'm new, but I'll either sink or swim. There you go.
Right. Like that. That's a great way to be able to put it. So, and again, feel free to use that chat box as we are hanging out with each other here today. And again, I'm watching those as you're going through here. So aloha to Denise, Jennifer. It is, we see each other all the time. So awesome to be able to have you with us. So here, friends, here's what we're going to be able to do in our short time with each other. I want to be able to give you some things that you can use and that you can replicate. And we're going to be able to do this on a couple of different ways here. So we're going to be able to, we'll do some low-tech experiences. We'll do some medium-tech experiences. And then I'm going to share with you just some really easy things that you can do, but have a little bit more of a high-tech background to it. Now, if you're just starting off in this, know that what we're doing here today doesn't have to happen on Zoom. Maybe you're using Google Hangouts, maybe you're using Adobe Connect, maybe you're doing Facebook Live, but the idea is that we're just trying to find things that we can utilize. For some of my pros that are on here, you've got these. You might even use these even better. And so thanks for your expertise and being with us. But what we're going to be able to do, just to start this off, is we're going to be able to utilize a really easy tool. We're going to use your annotations tool. Okay, so now here's how this works. Many of you know where the annotations tool is, but here's the reason why I want to use it. 7 minutes. Count it. 7 minutes. Show me by your hands 7 minutes. Let's go. Show me 7 minutes on the screen. Let's go. Show me 7 minutes on the screen. That's right. You got this. And if you're not a video on, then put 7 minutes in the chat. Put 7 minutes in the chat. All right, so I see 7 minutes going, scrolling up on the chat. 7 minutes. That's the maximum time that you are doing something before you engage your audience. On a remote setting, announcements, hi, welcome, great to have you here, 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, you need to engage them in some kind of way, whether it's a question, like a poll, or something like annotation, something really simple, but 7 minutes. Because if not, you're gonna lose your audience. And if you're anything like me, you have a short attention span, sometimes 7 is a long time. Clint knows exactly what I'm talking about. So here's how this is going to go to work. We're going to be able to go to your annotation tool just to engage us a little bit more. So if you know your annotation tool, what's going to happen is this. I'm going to ask if you would please, right now, you are going to be able to go to your annotation tool. So to be able to get to that, you're going to go to View Options, and then you'll see Annotate. Now, Brad, you are the hoster of us today, so you can make sure that people's annotations are on. And also, Brad, since you are the host of today, can you also make sure that when it says annotations, we can even put people's name next to the annotation? Now, friends, if you've got the annotation activated, you're going to see on the middle of your screen there, that toolbar. It looks just like that. If you've got annotation, give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Let me know if you've got annotations. Linda has hers. Audrey, do you have your annotations up and running? Not yet? Okay. Now, if you're working off of a Google Chrome box, Denise, do you have annotations for you yet? All right. So you're going to go to your View Options. When you go to View Options, you're going to scroll down till you get to Annotate. Right over to here. And once you click onto that, you'll be able to use annotation. If you're using a mobile device, like an iPhone or an iPad, it's going to be hard for you to be able to do this. So if you're on an iPhone, you won't be able to do this, but you can still watch how this works. Okay, so if you got your annotations, get ready. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you to be able to help me out with this one. Annotation is just an easy way to be able to, well, put your stamp on the screen. Actually, more importantly, put how about your rock star autograph on the screen. So in order to be able to do this, I'm going to ask if you would right now. So can you enable annotations for us there, Brad?
I don't know if I can, Eek, because they've been turned off, I think, for when these meetings are set up.
Oh,
So I don't know that I can do that in the middle of
well, that actually makes sense because I was looking on mine thinking like, I don't see my annotation screen on here. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to be able to show you what this looks like anyways, because you can still at least see my cursor. I'm going to be able to come over here. Here I am, right over here. These are activated. How about that, right? Once the annotations are activated, here's how this works. Put up to be able to figure out where is Waldo. And so this is a really simple, easy thing to be able to do. And we're using, where's Waldo? So you're trying to be able to find this. I'm going to help you out here. Where's Waldo is right down there in the bottom right hand of your screen. So this is kind of a really cool thing. Now, if we had annotations, everybody would be trying to be able to find this and they would circle this. Of course, if you need to be able to go like the social distance version of this one, then you can go to this one, which is also a Where's Waldo. And well, that one's a little bit easier during the COVID version of this one. So you've got this as a really easy way to be able to do annotation. I dig this just because it's a way to interact. Now, again, it's not activated right now, and that's okay. But imagine if you had the ability with your cursor, instead of circling something, what if you had a chance to be able to autograph it? Or if you had with your cursor a chance to be able to do a maze, a labyrinth. Check this out. This is really cool. What I'm going to have you do, and let's just do it with your finger. Let's go. All right, let's go. Get your finger, and come on, get your finger. I'm not going to be able to tell you have to wash your hands, but let's go. Get your finger, and I want you to be able to kind of draw on there. Where do you think? Take me through my maze. Go ahead, friends. Let's go. All right, I want to see. I can tell already just by the screenshots that you have here. Buffy is doing it. Way to go, Buffy. Way to go. Be like Buffy. Let's go. Everyone, let's go. Nice. Denise got theirs as well, too, right? So if I'm following this here, I'm going to be able to go, nope, this is not going to be able to work. Yep, that's right. Nope, this is not going to work here. Oh, wait, this might work. I'm coming back down around. I think I may have found the pattern. And I am doing my maze. Awesome. My labyrinth, and I'm in. Now, it's a blank screen right now. If we had our annotation tool on, what would be happening is 200 people or 174 people right now would be able to actually draw on the screen at the same time. It's a really cool image. It's a really cool tool to have. And it just goes back to that annotation. 7 minutes, friends. Just 7 minutes. But within those 7 minutes, I want to be able to bring my audience in to be able to engage them. Many of us are so exhausted from Zoom and remote calls. So you can be that one that gives a breath of fresh air to do something a little bit different. And that's what these come into. Okay, so let's stop right there just for a quick moment. And Brad, let me turn it back over to you just for a quick review. You're seeing some comments on the screen. Of course, we're trying to be able to imagine, if you will, what's on here with our annotation. What else are you seeing there?
So Tyler took responsibility. He said it's his fault because I don't like it when he draws on the screen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Done.
So,
Well,
yeah.
The idea of having a visual tool is helpful, but you don't have to have just a visual tool, friend. Let me give you something else. Okay, you're going to dig this as well, too. All right, so let's go to here. All right. I need everyone right now, if you would, please. You're going to help me out with this one. Let's go. Put your right hand up here and put your right hand to the screen. You've got this one. Even though we are remotely away from each other, we're still trying to connect. So there's Gloria Hampton. she's hanging out right now here, and I want to connect with Gloria Hampton. Hey, Gloria Hampton. How are you, Gloria Hampton? There's my hand. There it is. Put your hand up on the screen. And what I need for you right now, all of us, is to pick number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You pick it up. Pick your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Show me. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And if you don't have your video on, I need for you to right now put in the chat box your number. Go ahead. Put into your chat box your number. You've got this one. Excellent. Okay. Now, here's the thing. And you've got some great people on here. Brad,
Yes.
say hi to Brad. So let's all wave to Brad. Brad, you need to model this with everybody else. So Brad, I will need you to stand up right now, please, Brad. Go ahead. We're going to see Brad is indeed wearing pants. That's a good, all right, good. And I need everyone else to stand up. Let's go. Stand up. Trust me. Come on now. Come on. You're going to use this with your students. Come on, stand up. This is really simple. All right. So you just want to be able to see the camera. I see you. I can see so many of us. Denise is standing. Aaron Tate just got up as well, too. Way to go. Tabitha Smith has got friends with them as well, too. Wanda's got friends with Wanda. So way to go. Okay. Now here's what's going to happen, friends. In a quick moment, we're going to go to a different kind of charades. We're going to go to a celebrity kind of charades. Imagine this. It's very simple. All you're doing with your students, you tell them, pick 1 through 5. And based on the 1 through 5, in a quick moment, we're going to be able to go to a charade experience. Of course, where you can't say it, spell it, or rhyme it, but instead you're going to be able to try to be able to give, well, a statue of this celebrity. There are some iconic movies that have some iconic movements, and your job in the next 10 seconds is to model either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And the way this would work is instead of telling all of you, I would only tell one of you. You would stand up, we'd have to guess what it is. But since we're all here today, 179 people, Missouri After School Network, let's go, get ready, because this is yours. If you chose number 1, I need you to be doing Wakanda Forever. Let's go. Bring some Black Panther. If you chose number 2, give me King of the World, Titanic. If you chose number 3, I need that Grease Lightning, Grease experience. Or number 4, hold that Lion King up. Let's go. Mufasa and Simba. Oh, Judy, you win some points for actually using some. Marla, I dig it. You're looking great. Brad, looking good. Brad, what's your choice here? Let's see what you got, Brad. Which one is yours? All right. Oh, Brad is doing some Grease Lightning there. I like it. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. There it is. You can have a seat. You're good to go. You've now done your physical workout of the day. Way to go, Samantha. Nice job, Judy Shaw. Very well, Mark, Nikki, Katie, Arlene, Chantel, so many of you all. Way to go. So how do we do this? This is really simple. Literally all we did is we found some GIF images, so graphic interface images, right? So GIF. We found so we went online, said, find me Black Panther GIF images. And so once I pulled that image in, put it into my PowerPoint, and then I assigned a number to it. And so you have 4, instead of pictures, you have 4 like GIFs, if you will, into, or GIF, however you want to call it, into your PowerPoint. Turn it over to your group here. Let them get a chance to be able to act it out. It's just a little something different. And so that's the simplicity of these kind of tools. But you're doing something that instead of death by PowerPoint, you're giving them a different kind of experience. So there it is. This is your Celebrades. All right. So let's do this here. Brad, we're going to go live here in a quick moment here, and I'm going to have you be my, you're going to be my MC here. So in a quick moment, I'm going to have you just pick anyone on here, and we're going to unmute them, and we're going to be able to find out what they're doing with their young people. You choose. Who do you want to go to, Brad? Say hello to everybody, please.
Hello.
Hey, Ellie. So first off, thanks for being with us here this afternoon.
You're welcome.
Tell us, Ellie, what do you do and where do you do this at?
So I work at Clayton Kids Zone, which is a before and after school program in the Clayton School District.
Awesome. Fantastic. And are you interacting with your students in any kind of way? How are you using this remote learning?
So we do videos, so we can do like an art project or a science project, like STEM related. So anything like that. And so we record ourselves doing it at home, and then we have a website that Tyler has been putting together. And so I think hopefully the kids have been watching us. And then the other thing we've been doing is these Fun Fridays. So we've been doing different activities like scavenger hunts and things like that. And I think they've really enjoyed doing that. We've done it through Google Meet, I think it is. Yeah, Google Meet. So.
Fantastic. Well, Ellie, really do appreciate not only the innovation that you're using, but also you've got some great resources from Tyler and so many of those that are as well. Ellie, we're going to be able to use just an easy prop for this next thing here. It's a deck of cards. Now, if you have a deck of cards, great. If you don't have a deck of cards, you do have two hands. So put your hands up like this, please.
Okay.
All right. So Ellie, you've got yours. And I need everyone else. Put your hands up, please. Let's go. Put your hands up here. So once again, all I'm trying to be able to do is keep you and I engaged in here. Now, Ellie, instead of picking 1 through 5, you're going to pick 1 through 10. So you choose right now, and everyone else, I'm going to have you choose 1 through 10. Let's go. Ready? Go. 1 through 10. Pick your numbers. Pick your numbers. What's your number, Ellie?
3.
3. Okay, so you're going to hold up 3. So you've got yours. You're committed to that one. All right. Arlene, I see yours. If got 7, Jonathan, I see that you're doing yours. So good. So what we're going to be able to do is this. Ellie, in a quick moment, we're going to be able to turn this over to you. Because instead of doing like a celebrity, we're going to be able to use an easy tool here. Now, in order to be able to make it work, what I'm going to do for you, Brad, is we're going to do, let's go ahead and mute other than you and I. We'll get right back to you in a quick moment here. Good deal. Okay. So, Ellie, we'll come back to you in a quick moment here. We have this tool that we use called Catalyst cards. You can rest your hands, but in a quick moment, we're going to go back to your number. We created these cards because we wanted to be able to have a deck of cards that we could use at any time at all. That would have a lot of different questions on the actual deck of cards. So each one's a little bit different. You're looking at the 5 of spades. 5 of spades has Nelson Mandela, has frozen quotes on it, has a lot of different cool tools on this one. So you can find those on our website. We'll talk about that a little later on here. But so these deck of cards. But you don't need a deck of cards. You can actually do this with the 1 through 10 because Ellie chose number 3. And so what you can do is give a prompt to be able to get your audience to be able to respond to you about a question. So it's very simple. So Ellie, and I'm going to unmute you, Ellie. I got. So Ellie, you picked what number there, friend?
3.
3. Ellie, all I need to know for you is favorite movie.
I would say The Blind Side.
Oh, great one. Thanks for being with us as well too. And Brad, let's go live with somebody else. Who else do you want to go with?
I want to go with Ryan Willoughby.
All right, Ryan, let's go. Brad is going to unmute you right now. And Ryan, we need to know about you. Who are you? Where are you calling in from? So Ryan, let's hear from you. Are we unmuted yet?
He is. Is he there?
Hey, Ryan. Ringing up there. I see you, Ryan. Let's try you one more time. Go ahead, Ryan. Well, Ryan is maybe having some mic trouble. Let's go. Second time's a try there. Go ahead, Brad.
I'm gonna pick from the picture so I can see. You know what? Did you already talk to Miss Gloria Hampton?
Yeah, I can go again.
Hey, Gloria. Go ahead, Gloria. Tell us, what did you choose?
Oh, I can choose?
Yes. What number?
I had 5.
5. So for you, Gloria, I'm curious, what is a disgusting food of your choice?
Tapioca pudding.
I think there's a number of us who can agree with you on that one as well. So, Gloria, thanks for being with us. We'll mute you back onto the end as well. So all this is, and Brad, I'm going to turn this back over to you in a quick moment. This is just another way to be able to make things interactive. With this, it hasn't required you to do anything other than you put the prompt on the screen. Participants respond to. So you just put the prompt onto the screen, and then your participants will respond to whatever that is. So, Brad, we're going to be able to do one more of these kind of really easy ones here. But Brad, I'm looking, if you can, I need you to be able to find one more person for me, someone who's on camera.
Yep. Well, we're gonna go with Brad Hembry because he's got a cool first name.
Right. Brad, what's going on, Brad?
Not much. How are you today?
I'm so good. Brad, thank you for spending your time with the Missouri After School Network and being so amazing. What do you do and where do you do this at?
I'm with the Lee Summit School District before and after school program.
Awesome, dude. Well, listen, here's what's going to happen. Brad, are you able to control your video? In other words, do you see where it says stop video? Can you turn your camera off? Do you know how to
I can turn my camera off, yes.
Fantastic, Brad. Okay, so Brad, right now, I need you to talk, and I need everyone to be able to hear and look at Brad here. Pay attention to the details, friend, because this is important. Brad, I want you to talk and just give us, how about maybe 30 seconds about what you've had for dinner these couple of days here. Go ahead, Brad. You're up, everybody. Watch Brad. Here we go.
Okay. Well, last night was Taco Tuesday or Cinco de Mayo. So we made tacos. We made our own guacamole. We had beans and rice. And of course, that was dinner last night.
Fantastic. Brad, you did great for us. Now, Brad, what I'm going to have you do right now is this. Go ahead and turn your camera off clear, please. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's okay. So Brad's still with us. Brad, you can hear us loud and clear?
Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. But Brad has turned his camera off. Now, friends, you're up. You're going to use your chat box. Pay attention. Did you get a chance to be able to see this great person in action? Because we're going to do something called Change One Thing. It's a really easy activity to do if you have access to a camera in any kind of setting. Brad, in a quick moment, you're going to turn your camera back on. Not yet. But when you turn your camera back on, I'm going to have you'll have made a change to your appearance. Now, I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe you're going to be able to put something on. Maybe you'll take something off. Keep it appropriate. But you're going to be able to change something about your appearance. And we're going to be able to find out if 176 stars coming out of the After School Network have been able to find out what your change. Because you're going to use your chat box, friends, and you're going to be able to tell me what Brad has changed. It's that simple. It's going to go real quick, and let's go. Now, Brad, have you made your appearance change so far?
I'm in the process.
Good. I'm going to give you about maybe 10 more seconds here.
I'm ready.
All right. So as soon as we do this, I'm going to go quiet, and Brad, you're going to have to start talking so everyone can see you on the screen. So I want you to tell me about your favorite vacation of all time. Let's go. Get ready, everyone else. You're going to be trying to be able to see if you can guess what it is. Use your chat function. Who's the first one who gets it right? On the count of 3, Brad, turn your camera on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Start talking. Go.
We went to Disneyland about 5 years ago. We got to see Epcot. We saw several of the princesses. We went with our sister and brother-in-law and their children. We went for 7 days. We rented a house, and the house had a pool, so we were able to use the pool there. We did some shopping.
And there we go. There you go. So Brad, so some people's screens just weren't generating fast enough, and that's okay. So is your camera on right now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Wanted to be able to make sure it is as well too. All right, because some people saw this as well too. So they already saw you change your shirt around here. For people who are not seeing this, what did you change about you, Brad?
The shirt was a V-neck in the front, so I just simply took it off and turned it around. So I was trying to think of something that hopefully had shown well enough that it was V-neck, so it came down a bit. Versus we're turning it around now, it's just straight up collar.
Well done, sir. Thank you very much. Let's all snaps to Brad. Let's go. Come on, everyone. Snaps to Brad. Way to go. Awesome. Okay. So my co-host Brad, my fellow bald friend.
Yes.
Tell me, we're going to dive into just a couple more of these tools here. So far, though, things that you've seen or things that you've heard or seen that people are putting on the chat box, reflections so far?
Not so much in the chat box, but I've been just kind of scrolling through the pictures because I'm trying to figure out who you're going to ask me to unmute next. And I'm seeing a lot of people writing is what they look like there. You know, I mean, heads down. And so like taking notes on ideas. You know, people jumped right on that different shirt as soon as Brad popped back on, that his shirt is different. I'm trying to scrolling back through here. Yeah. So, I mean, there's engagement. There are tons of numbers just from when you asked. There's comments on Gloria saying the tapioca pudding is nasty and what's wrong with fish eyes and glue, somebody said. So there's engagement. So yeah, it's good.
Well, this is what we're going here for today, friends. And notice that everything we've done doesn't take a whole lot of energy here and not a whole lot of technology. But let's actually go to maybe a different one here. Let's go to kind of technology, and we're going to be able to use just something as simple as, well, let's go ahead and go to, actually, we don't have the whiteboard function because I don't think we have the annotation. Okay, all right, so we're not going to be able to go to our whiteboard. That's okay. But what I do want to be able to do, let's go to here. All right, we're going to be able to jump into a really cool website here. So what I'm going to do, friends, is I am right now going to share my screen here. And if you'll give me a quick moment, I'm going to be able to bring up a website here for you. And Brad, if you wouldn't mind also kind of putting into the box so that way everyone can see it. This website is autodraw.com. So autodraw.com is what this is. And this is a really cool one, friends. You're going to dig this. If let's say that you don't have the ability right now to have annotation, but you want to do something a little bit different with this, you want to have some kind of drawing app. That's all this comes down to. So here we go. I'm going to be able to share my screen here for you. And let's go to here. All right, friends. Welcome to, looks like there it is. My screen's now there for you. Welcome to autodraw.com. Now, autodraw.com is a free site, so the cost is $0. This is a great thing to be able to use. And this is a really fun way to be able to do this. So what we're going to be able to do right now is this. I have 0 artistic ability, but I'm going to do my very, very best to see if I can get this right. Now, in order to be able to do this, Brad, would you just pick anyone at all there to be my help today? Who do you want to go?
I'm going to go back to my friend Ryan because I think he's there. Ryan, you there?
I'm here.
All right, Ryan. Now, hey, Ryan, do you have access to your chat box?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going to happen? Yeah, ERICROWLES. Would you send me a chat box? And I want you to send me something to see if I can draw something here. Okay, so go ahead, send me something, but send a message just to me right now of something that I can draw. So go ahead, give me anything. I'm going to try my very best. You'll send me a chat just to me directly here. Let me, you able to send that? I've got this one. Oh, seriously, Ryan? Okay, all right. Given me fantastic drawing, and I am going to struggle with this one. I'll tell you what, Ryan, I'm going to take just the first part of yours. Now, here's what's going to happen, friends. So I'm about to be able to use autodraw.com. Have you ever been on Google? You go to a search and you type in like chocolate because you want to find out about chocolate cake, and it says, did you mean chocolate cookies? Did you mean chocolate chips? Did you mean chocolate lovers? Did you mean like chocolate road? So you're like, I just want to find out about chocolate cake. This, oh, Ryan, what have you done to me? Okay, let's go. All right, let's see here. Now, I'm going to see, can anyone at all get a sense about what I'm drawing here? If so, go ahead and just go ahead and put it into the chat box. What do you see there? Yes, yeah, you can see I have very little skills whatsoever. Oh, goodness. Okay, so you got it. It was a fish. Ryan, is that right? This is the first part you took?
Yes.
But Ryan, this is the cool thing about AutoDraw. You can play the activity. How few strokes of the marker will it take for Google to recognize what you drew? Because you look at that, but maybe Google says, oh, did you mean that? Oh my goodness. Or did you mean that? Or perhaps you meant that. Or perhaps you were going for a completely different amphibious breed whatsoever as well. This is called autodraw.com, and it's Google trying to be able to figure out, were you trying to draw a high heel? Is that really what you're going for? Now, Clint has many of these, and so I could have drawn anything that he has there. But so the cool thing about this is that it's free. It is an easy thing to be able to use. And notice that we can still have a drawing experience even without the annotation tool. And so, again, if I take this, I clear it, and it could be something where it says, all right, can you draw a tree in as less strokes as possible? So, oh my goodness, that is my beautiful tree. Did I get a tree? Let's go. Do we see? Yes, I was able to get a tree. So this is autodraw.com, another easy approach to be able to use. Okay, so we are running through a lot of these different kind of resources here for you friends. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be able to stop the screen share, and I'm going to be able, Brad, I'm just going to go live with someone. I'm going to pick someone here to be able to hear from here. And let's go to, how about, all right, I see you here. And I would love to be able to hear from, oh goodness. All right, so someone I get just to see often. Jennifer Reed. Say hello, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hey,
Good
Jennifer. Tell everybody about you.
Well, I'm a middle school sped teacher and after school program teacher, and with the 7th through 12th graders at Van Buren.
Awesome. And so, Jennifer, you are on this Zoomcast. You're using tools. What's something that you have put into place here the last couple of weeks or couple of days that was kind of cool? You really liked using it?
I really like using AutoDraw. Matter of fact, I told my mother, who's the youth pastor, you've got to use this, and that she can use this. You have some games, the crowd control games. I thought the one that you used that gave the puzzles would work really nice, where it was like Wheel of Fortune. That was one I really liked.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so, Jennifer, you've been with us before, and I'm going to be able to put just in the chat box for everybody to be able to know there's a really amazing company, and they're crowdcontrolgames.com. Now, they've got a number of free resources and then a number of paid resources. But crowdcontrolgames.com, we've used a lot of their apps online. And so Crowd Control Games, you can go check this out here. Things like Wheel of Fortune and Spin the Wheel and stuff like that. But I've got another really cool one here for you, and something that I've not shared with an audience. And so this is another easy website, and the cost is free. So this is a really cool one. So in order to be able to do this one, so Jennifer, again, thanks always for spending time with us and for what you do with our young people. We're going to be able to go to a different screen here, friends. Here's your next website. And let me bring it up to you, and then we're going to be able to go live with it right now. Again, I dig the free stuff because, well, we're all on tight budgets. So let's go check this out here. Your next website to be able to make things interactive online on any platform that you can share a screen. On any platform you can share a screen. We're going to go to puzzle.org, but it's PUZZEL.org. Brad, would you put that into the chat box? So PUZZEL.org. This is really cool. So in order to be able to make this work here, let's go. Hey, Clint, I've got you unmuted. What's going on, my good friend?
Hey, hanging out with my buddies.
Awesome, very good. And Wanda, you are multitasking, friends. I'm so proud of you. Wanda, say hi.
Hi,
And who is that beautiful child with you?
my grandbaby.
Yeah, and your grandbaby is wonderful. So thank you for being with us. I know you are multitasking. I'm going to make it down to you, Wanda. And I'll tell you what, we're going to go to someone who doesn't even have their camera up. And so let's go. Mark Calsert. So M-A-R-K. It looks like Mark. Are you there with me?
I am right here.
All right. Hey, Mark. Okay. So Mark, we're going to have three of us now, and we create our puzzle. This is going to be really cool. It's going to be really simple and easy to do. Check this out. Now, I'll tell you what, Wanda, I'm going to have you go first because I know you're balancing a lot here. Wanda, let's create a word search. So check this out here. All right, Wanda, give me any word you want. Go for it.
Fun.
Fun. Very good. All right, Wanda, your work is over. You've got this one. Let's go. Tell me, Mark, I need a word. Go ahead.
Tigers.
Tigers. Ooh, I like it. All right. Excellent. Very good. Got yours. Very good. And let's go to Deborah Ballard. I've got you unmuted, Deborah. Give me a word.
Fantastic.
Oh, there you go. Nice job. And I am asking my friend Clint to be able to be my last person the word here because he's going to give me a really great word, something that is absolutely kind of like epic. And so let's go, friend. What's the word?
Watermelon.
That's what I was going for. That's what I'm calling on you. Excellent. Let's make sure I spell it right. Friend, check this out. This is so simple. All you've done is you've kind of put your own words. Maybe it's your agency's name. Maybe it's your organization. Maybe it's the name of your participants. You put this in here, and what's happened is you've now created your own word search. And now the word search can also be used. And so this is really kind of cool. I'm just going to bring this out, bring this a little bit wider so you can kind of see my screen. So you've got your word search here, and you can have people to be able to try to figure out, all right, where's the answers? By the way, your answers are right there. So all this is done is actually, by the way, and watermelon is somewhere down on the bottom here. Let's go ahead and bring this down so you can just see it. There we are. So there it is. It is a customizable puzzle tool. Notice that you're not falling asleep. Hopefully, you're saying like, this is cool. I can do this with my young people. There are a ton of resources there, friends. And this is puzzle.org, Puzzle.org. So thanks again for our word puzzle people. Way to go. This is Puzzle.org, yet another free source to be able to use. Okay, Brad, I'm almost finished up here. What's a couple other things, something else, observations or questions that you're seeing that people are sharing on our chat box?
Very excited about autodraw.com. Going to use that with kids. Several people said their kids love the artistic part of things and be able to do that. Excited about puzzle.org, thinking that's, you may have blown a couple of minds just with that little simple tool. Thanks so much. This is great. Good resources. Yeah, so.
Awesome. Excellent. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do one more here. And again, another free source to be able to go check out here. And this is a really cool one. Maybe you're working with some older students, or maybe you are also working and doing some kind of like family nights or family game nights. You're looking for something a little bit different, but that people understand. Categories is a really easy one to be able to do here. And so what's going to happen is this. Let's go. Get a piece of paper out. I need 175 of us. Piece of paper, scrap piece of paper, something. Just get that pen, use the lipstick, whatever you have here, but grab yours. This will be really simple because what's going to happen is this. We're going to be able to go to categories. Now, Brad, you've played categories before, yes?
Yes.
You know categories?
Yes.
All right. Would you explain categories just for a second?
So if I remember correctly, because it's been a little bit, you roll, is there a dice that has letters and then you have a category and you have to, am I right? Am I on the right track?
Right, you're right on track.
And you have to come up with words in that category that start with that specific letter.
That's exactly right. You are right on point here. And so there's one thing to do that, and we can kind of do this if I say, all right, everybody, I'm going to give you exactly, 10 seconds or 20 seconds for you to come up with your, 5 words that start with the letter M or something. But if I'm going to be able to bring some of the technology into the mix here, I got to do this the right kind of way. Everybody, here's your next one. I hope you enjoy this. This is a website called Swellgarfo. So Brad, if you put it into there, www.swellgarfo.com. It's free. There's no cost to this. And the cool thing about this is a random categories generator. And so it can give me any kind of letter that I want to be able to use. I'm going to re-roll R, and then it's going to give me the categories. Friends, we're going to go live right now. I'm going to be able to give you even less time. Let's go. I'm going to be able to make it. I'm only going to give you 90 seconds right now for you to come up with your own 6 words that fit these categories based on, well, the letter R. So you're going to be able to, on your own piece of paper, you've got 6 of them to choose from. Now I could do less or more. I could do 7, I could do 12, I could do 2, but for now, you've got 90 seconds, music coming on. Here's your categories. Appliances, things that can kill you. Items in a vending machine, items in a kitchen, terms of measurement, titles people can have. Let's go. You're up. All right, you're up. Let's go. Bring it in. You're trying to get as many as you can. All right, come on. You've got this. You can do this. All right, keep going. You got about 50 seconds left. All right, appliances, things that can kill you, items in a vending machine, items in a kitchen, terms of measurement, titles people can have. 30 seconds. Come on, let's go. Come on. Once you've got them, put them in your chat. Put them in your chat. All right. 15 seconds left. Way to go, Janet. Way to go, Ashley. Cheryl, I see yours. Candace, I see yours. Caitlin, I see yours. Yep, Samantha's in. 5 seconds. Let's go. Bring it in. And you are done. Congratulations. Where it is. Time's up here. Now, here's, of course, what we could do. If I was a smaller group, I could have each person get a chance to be able to share their 6, and you only get credit for the answer if nobody else has it. So example, if I had said, what's something that, an appliance that starts with the letter R? Well, people said range or refrigerator. Well, if someone else says range or refrigerator, you don't get points for that. So uniqueness for those answers. Once again, a free place to be able to go and think about what you've done for the last hour, actually for the last maybe 45 minutes. Maybe you've had a different kind of experience here. Maybe I could customize a word search that speaks to what you want them to go through. So instead of putting in watermelon, I could put in the word hope, resilience. Or maybe I could put some images of my agency and even the center that I'm in, and turn on my annotation tools and say, hey, everybody, we're going to take a tour and remind you again about how much we miss you. Come on, everybody. Let's all kind of draw our way into, it's snack time. Let's go. Draw your favorite snack here. Again, you're doing any of these kind of resources to be able to engage. Content first. I'm sorry, connection first, content second. Connection first and content second. So as we finish up here, I'm going to be able to turn this back over to Brad before we share a couple of closing announcements on our end as well too. Once again, your website for this one was swellgarfo.com. Okay, so we covered a lot of ground here. Brad, let me turn it back over to you as I get us ready for just kind of our last announcements here, and anything else that you want to be able to add to the mix as we were covering a lot of ground.
Well, first, I just want to say I was watching the chat box, and some people put all of their categories in one. Some would just put one at a time, and so I didn't know if rats were something that could kill you, something in the kitchen, or something in a vending machine. I had no idea, but they were popping for sure and so engaging. So I had two questions though, Eric, that popped up. One is about autodraw.com. Is it always free, or is it just free right now in the pandemic?
It is always, always, always free.
Okay. And then a second question was, what is your favorite virtual icebreaker / game / question?
So my favorite virtual actually game to be able to use is one that we won't be able to do today just because of the connection between, but it's down there, it says Incredibox. And if you've been with me on any of the other sessions before, you know that Incredibox is well titled. It's an app, cost about $3, and then what you have is forever. And it is a beatbox making machine. You don't have to do this online, or you don't have to do this in a remote setting. You can do this just even on the computer. It is totally worth it, man. Go check out Incredibox. And they had a free app for the month of April. I don't think they've extended it to May, but it can work for PC or Mac. Incredibox is still one of my favorite go-tos to check out. So, and if you've been with us before, you know that we can create our own music scene. So with us, awesome. Thank you, Brad, for that as well too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Eric, one more question. Sorry. The last website that we used, Swell. Somebody, and I didn't write that one down. So what was that one?
Yeah, that website, once again, or if you even just type in and you Google online categories, you'll see the one that usually will pop up top because it's the one that's free, that doesn't take any kind of account or anything, is www.swellgarfo.com, swellgarfo.com. Yeah. Awesome. Well, listen, I'm going to share just a couple last things, Brad, and then I'll have you do the last words tonight. Is that okay?
It works.
Awesome. Very good. So, hey, friends, I want to be able to say thanks for hanging out and allowing me to be just a little part of your afternoon. And I'm hoping you got something new off of this as well, too. I want to say thanks for your support in the Missouri After School Network, being part of an amazing village that holds us together, and making sure you want to have these tools and resources. If this was helpful for you, let them know, because Brad and team are trying to be able to make sure that you've got materials, resources, and more importantly, places for you to be able to go to remind us that you are appreciated, you're valued. We run a training agency called Leading to Change. We would absolutely love to come work with your staff. We do this in person. We also do this virtually. And what I mean by that is, that was my Star Wars reference for you, by the way, Tyler. We also do a lot of these virtual trainings. And so we will actually work with your staff to customize a virtual training experience for you. We put your logo on it. We then facilitate it for you. We record it, and you've got it to be able to use over and over and over again. There's a lot of different after-school programs and organizations that are using us right now to be able to bring that training alive. Let us do the heavy lifting. We're ready to be able to do that for you. If you would like to be able to join us, we have also 2 things here to be able to, as a follow-up. One of those, we have something that's called $10 Tuesdays. If you're just starting out on Zoom and you really want to be able to have just some one-on-one support or even small group support, on May 12th, 4 p.m., we're doing a 10 tricks and tips. It's $10 Tuesdays. The idea is something easy. You're in, you're out, you have access to those. You can find the registration for that at ltcgoodnews.com. Probably take us about 50 minutes to maybe an hour to be able to spend to be able to help you out and get you up and running on here. ltcgoodnews.com. That same website, however, has some free resources. And I want to encourage you to come, and Brad has been the guest on one of these, and we've had some of our Missouri After School Network that's been with us. ltcgoodnews.com. On the 13th of March, when the world kind of shut down, we decided to be able to double down on the amount of good information that's out there. And so 29 minutes, it's not a training, it's not a sales pitch, it is literally, here's some cool stuff for you to be able to access to. And so many of you have already been on with us. We want to encourage you to keep coming back with us. Mondays, we celebrate heroes and hope and some help. You're going to be able to love this. It's a way to be able to make our hearts swell. On Fridays, it's apps, it's tools, it's Fun Day Fridays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You register for those at ltcgoodnews.com. Absolutely free, completely open for you to be able to take it, to be part of. And I just want to be able to say thanks. I want to say thanks for allowing me to be part of what you do. We want to be able to come work with you. We want to be a support. What you and I do every single day, especially now, matters more than ever. Remember, crazy times call for some crazy compassion. And I just want to be able to say thanks and hanging out with me. And as I'm doing this, thank you for being with me, for allowing me to be part with you. And I turn this over to my friend Brad to close us out here. Brad, it's all yours, buddy. You got it.
Eric, thank you so much for being with us. If you are interested in training, so this is what Eric does. It's engaging. I mean, all in the chat box, I'm seeing so many thank you. This was so great. I love the sites. The time went like that. He's good at what he does. So leadingtochange.com is where you can find Eric and what they do, virtual, in person. It's all going to be really engaging, and you're going to learn something along the way. And then the LTC Good News, they're just quick little 29 minutes. You jump on, they move really fast, but you can always pull something out of that and go, oh yeah, that's helpful to me today. So so Eric just posted that in the chat box, ltcgoodnews.com and then leadingtochange.com. So you all use those tools you got today, those websites, to engage your kids, engage your staff. This is not just for the students. You can use this in staff meetings and whatever else that you're doing online. So thank you all so much for joining us today.